Hello out there. Tonight I figured I'll give you my interpretation of a turn of the century workshop dinner. So it's pretty cold out, maybe minus 20 or so. Got the Potbelly stove ripping. It's the first day this year that it's been glowing orange around the bottom ring. We use standard length stove wood, it's about 16 inches or so. So with a Potbelly stove it's a little bit funky because you have to put it on an angle. These things are really designed for burning coal or small little bits of wood, but they can burn anything once you get them warm. So I'll throw another piece in for good measure, but it's pretty hot. It's been a few hours that it's been running now. I've gone ahead and cleaned this thing up. It normally hangs on the wall below those pots there. I've given it a quick steel wool and then put some butter on it. Got it real hot, removed it again. So hopefully that'll do. I'll show you the platter of raw materials today. We have a couple eggs. Back in the day, you could have probably just gotten away with one egg, but eggs these days, not all that big really. A couple pieces of bread, some cheddar cheese, which will, because it melts at such a low temperature, it'll kind of almost act like a sauce for the whole affair. The old butter dish, and then this piece here is a half, what's left of Mennonite summer sausage from up around Eganville. So thanks to Paul for that one. So I'm going to go ahead and just take 2 slices or so off of it. 3/16. If you're a precise person, I'd say 2 3/16 inch pieces of summer sausage. That'll do this sandwich just about perfectly. This stuff is wrapped with a material similar to cheesecloth. So once I have these cut off, I'll just peel it. Okie dokie, that'll do. First thing I'll cook is the eggs. Might as well throw the pan on right now, put a little bit of butter in it. You can see it's got a good glisten. What's left of last round's butter. And this stove, the way you control these is with 2, you'd call them dampers. This one is meant more for coal, so you get air on the top and bottom of the fire. And then the bottom is the draft control. But these stoves have a little paddle at the side. When you want them to really put the heat out, you can flip this little door on the side, and it tends to, just the way the wood is inside, kind of spiral, and it really gets hot, which is how I have it set right now. So we'll be able to do a fast bit of cooking. If you want a fire like this to smolder, you want to walk out for a while, come back in an hour and have it still go, you close everything down, close this chimney damper, and then it'll just smolder. Well, I need a spatula, I suppose, so good thing there's a shingle mill on the premises. I'll just grab a scrapper shingle, take that off, watching the butter melt, and maybe just thin it out a little bit. Take some of the gritty stuff off. It wouldn't hurt to run some sandpaper over this, but who's got time for that? We'll see how this does for a spatula. HomeSense can get lost for their $20 pieces of plastic. This is a scrap shingle. I bet it'll compete. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Woo-hoo! The butter's melted. The pans get hot pretty quickly. So I'll grab the old engineer's rag in the back pocket. Spread that around. Oh yeah, smells good. Eggs are definitely ready for that. So I'd also like to show that, or maybe honor This thing is the camera mount that I've used for every YouTube video up to this point. It is a slotted piece of pine with a nut in the center, and that's what used to attach to that old tripod that I have, along with a couple zip ties. So thanks to the people who got it for me, I now have a proper camera pinching mount. So that's lovely. Throw that back on, get the eggs ready. I have a bin full of the wood ashes right down in front of the stove. So I'll just throw the eggshells right in there, and the whole thing will go to the compost tomorrow, or maybe at the end of the night. So those are cooking up real nice real quick. I'll go ahead and peel the casing off this summer sausage. Chuck it on there too. Close the damper a little bit to calm it down because the fire's running pretty well full tilt. Now we'll let the egg cook through a little bit till it's less liquidy on the top. I'll flip her over, but the non-stick properties of the butter are doing very well so far. I believe this cast iron's from the James Smart Foundry in Brockville, Ontario. Just a small little fella, about a 6-inch face on it. Okay, egg's ready to flip. Let's see how this single spatula does. I'll just move the summer sausages, give myself some room. Oh, still got some liquid. Not stuck at all though, which is a great sign. A little bit of filth on the bottom of the egg, but that's good for the soul. Flip the sausages down. While the egg and sausage finishes up right there, I'll grab the old coal tongs. We'll go ahead and use them as toast juice. Just like that. Now I'm going to open up the damper on the chimney so that the smoke doesn't come out towards me. But it really won't take long for this. And while I'm doing this, might as well add the cheese top of the egg so it melts itself a little bit. I'd say that's pretty well perfect. Get the egg ready. Don't want to risk burning it. Okay. Maybe I'll reposition here a little bit. Okay, ding ding ding, dinner's ready. Ha! Can't get better than that. There goes the clock. My, okay. Here we go, we got the cheese egg. Lay that down. Whoop. Lay the summer sausage. Bit of cheese on the spatula. Should come off. That's okay. Nothing stuck. Nothing stuck to the pan. That's very impressive. That was only one cycle of heat and butter. And it sat for many months. So there's the sandwich. The spatula, very environmentally friendly because it is disposable, single use, and fully biodegradable. So I'll put the pan down. The only thing I'll do is maybe put some water in it, wipe it out. And let's try the final product. Pull up a chair. The stove's hot. That's perfect. For a cold evening in any shop. It's just what the doctor ordered, I tell you. I don't know if you can see that. Steam coming off. Just perfect. Well, I won't bore you, so I'm going to show you a few clips of the other day. Got together at Van's Blacksmithing School in Hawkesbury and did some team forging work, pounding out a disc into a cup and then into a helmet, traditional style. So have a look at this. Gang forging is pretty neat to see. I was happy to participate in it. Never tried it before. And I hope you enjoy, and see you next time.